Hey, welcome back to the channel. I just walked into my shop and remembered there's a big camper in here. Haven't had a lot of free time. Let's see if we can do something to fill in this gaping hole right here. That was dumb. That was dumb. Every tool's a hammer, unless it's a screwdriver, then it's a chisel.
We need a torch. Hate that nut.
We're not doing that. Because it ain't built till it's overbuilt. Don't force it. Get a bigger hammer. Every day's a school day. So I haven't been sitting around doing nothing, right? I've been busier than a one-arm paper hanger. We have our charity truck and tractor pull third Saturday in July. So all of the month of July, and quite a bit of the month of June, and some of the month comes before June, is just crazy busy with stuff for that. So I had to put the camper project aside, which is probably a huge disappointment to my wife, but she's used to it. So I could get all the stuff done for the tractor pull. It's been almost a week, and I'm still dealing with cleanup stuff after the fact, but I'm getting there. My head is coming above water, and I figured I'd try to get something done on this camper. Back several weeks, over a month ago, I modeled this sign in 3D CAD, sent the file to my son, went out to his shop after hours, and we machined this open sign. Idea is it replaces where a window used to be, where we can't have a window anymore. We're at the place where my son works. We're getting ready to make the open sign for my wife's food trailer. It's probably going to be the most expensive open sign ever. Ooh, look at it. It's science plus mathematics. Mom's gonna kill us.
It's supposed to be upside down, right?
It's backwards. Oh. It says nipple. When I did the camper, I wired it with a 12-volt circuit. So there's a switch inside to turn the open sign on and off. I'm gonna just put some LED strip lights around the opening before I put this in. And then, well, I'm gonna show you right now is how the rest of this works, but the light should shine out through this funky neon-y colored plexiglass, and should look cool. It has kind of a 50s diner kind of vibe to it, and I think it goes well with it. But I gotta get doing something here, okay? I've been doing a whole lot of stuff and not making any videos. Because like I always say, I never have time to take video of our tractor pull. I'm going to try to see if I can pirate some videos from the interwebs, and maybe I can put something together for you. It ain't going to be good. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now. You might want to not watch it. It's not going to be great. But anyways, let's get back to this. I gotta bolt this together. Let me bring you in here, and I'll show you how this is hopefully gonna work. And then I'll put it together, and hey, maybe I'll even get around to getting it installed. I don't know. We're just gonna take one step at a time, okay? Rome wasn't burned in one night. It's like I always say, just because you got another project to start, you haven't finished the last four, doesn't mean you should clean off your workbench. Just pile it, just keep stacking, right? This is interesting. This is part of the same project. So this is kind of like the 12-volt control. This is what you'd have in a normal camper, right? We also made this at my son's shop. It has the engraving for everything is the same same font as the open sign, which is neat. And it has the same detail around here as the outside of the sign, which you may have recognized because it is the same as the windows, the original windows. So it kind of ties it all in together. And this is, I haven't really finished wiring it. The back needs work, right? But the way this is when you turn the hot water heater on, there'll be fuses here for each thing. This will be the exhaust fans, the water pump, and the water heater. You don't have to heat hot water. You only have to heat water to make, it's for the water heater, okay? And then you can charge your cell phones here. And then when you push this button, it'll light this guy up for the voltage. And I found an itty bitty 12 volt LED, which will come on if and when the water heater trips out for no light. That's a circuit that's already built into the water heater. All I have to do is hook a wire to this light, so it's simple enough. I'll go ahead and do it. And everything will work completely, theoretically, kosherly. Anyway, this is what we're working on now. And what I need to do is, let me just show you how it works. The back side, we have an O-ring groove, which will get O-ring material, oddly enough. And it'll just go in the groove, and I'll trim it. So what we'll end up with is a nice seal all the way around this guy. And then that'll keep the rainwater out. Then this guy, this really strangely shaped thing, bolts on here with a buttload of little screws to hold nice tension against that O-ring and keep the rainwater out. And then this will get just around the outside edge, we'll just get the butyl tape, just like the camper windows do, you know, same thing. And then it'll get screwed right onto the camper. That's the plan. We're going to see how it goes. There it is. I can see that I don't know if it shows in the video, but the O-ring has squished right down nice and flat. You know, it was sticking up above this surface, but the plexiglass is tight and there's no gap, and I can tell that it's flattened right out. So that should be a really good seal against the rain there. You know, I put the seam up at the top, so should be almost impossible for any water to leak in to there. So now I gotta figure out how to get the lights mounted and all that. Stand by. All right, so new day. Last night went to crap. We had a fire in town I had to go take a look at. So anyways, I bought these super high quality LED strip lights. They came all the way from the rainforest. That website where you can buy all the finest quality stuff that's, I guess, in the rainforest. Anyway, imported directly from China, which is where all the best things come from. So I'm sure these are going to last a long time. I did a little testing. It comes with the transformer to make 12 volts, but of course this whole thing is already 12 volts. So what I'm going to do is just snip this right off and use just that end right there. I think that works. 12 volts is 12 volts, right? DC, I mean, yeah, we're gonna try it. I did do a little test and I wondered about these guys. If you're curious, the outside is the negative, which makes sense because you wouldn't want it to be able to touch something that's also grounded and have it short out. So the positive 12 volts is inside, the negative's outside. So I'm just gonna cut this thing and I'll get this wired in and let's see what happens. What's the worst thing could happen? It's just electricity. Great. Well, I mean, it's in there. I don't know if that gonna work or not. They say you can just snip this with a scissors as long as you cut on the lines, and I cut on the lines. So we're gonna find out. I decided I would, we're gonna get a little fancy here. Normally I save this just for, making helmets and stuff. But I'm gonna put some tin foil in there, shiny side out, so she really reflectalizes. I don't know the smart words. And I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but we're just gonna kind of tuck this in. I mean, that looks great, right? It seems like it's more reflective than without it. We're gonna just try it. It can always come back apart. Probably will several times. Maybe I should put the power on that and see if it works at all before I go any further. That seems not only smart, but also not really how I roll. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try a new thing. Okay? Turn over, new leaf.
I don't know what wire's this.
Okay, so it's doing nothing. That's great. Super. Let's do testing. Okay, no power. Interesting. When I say interesting, I mean, that sucks. I found some more wires, so I'm just gonna twist them together, see what happens. Nothing's on fire, okay? So in a way, that's a success. Oh, wait till you see it. Light. It's not knocking me over with its brightness, but it is light. Okay, I mean, it's something. Let's just see what it looks like. No sealer, because I got a feeling it's going to come back apart. Hey, I don't hate it. It's pretty bright in here too. It's really daylight outside. I can't really help it, but I think I like it. I think it's bright enough. I think it's good. It comes with this funky little remote, and you can change the colors. But I'm guessing that red through the red stuff is probably the best combo. Of course, we could play with it in the dark sometime. And you can make it dimmer, but why would you make it dimmer? That's just dumb. That's cool. Contact. Ooh. It isn't retina searing bright like I really hoped it would be, because you need to see your open sign in the daylight too, and I'm not sure how this will be outside in the sun, but look, it works. It's cool. I'm gonna call it a win, and I get to check it off the list. Finally back to making a little progress here on this food truck trailer for my wife. Food truck. It's a food trailer, right? I guess so. Bakery trailer. This thing. If you landed here looking for a lot of super helpful, how-to ideas, I apologize. I don't do a good job of making my videos how-to videos, and I know that this is a problem, okay? But you kind of get the overview. You're always welcome to reach out to me on social media or in the comments or however you'd like. If you have particular questions. That's enough of that. This project's done. Next I'm gonna pack the wheel bearings. Fun. Nope, not fun. I'm not even gonna video it because there's a million videos out there about how to pack wheel bearings, so I'm not gonna bore you with it. But I do thank you for your time watching this one. I do appreciate you. God bless you. God bless the United States of America.